YouTube's new feature may be ruining your videos. You think, I want as many eyeballs on my videos as possible. So if my video is rolled out in French or Hindi or Spanish, then more people will be watching my video. And this is definitely going to be a great thing. This isn't necessarily true, because with auto-dubbing, which is YouTube's new feature, it may actually be hurting your views, your channel. This is why. Think about it, right? If you have a video and it's now being translated to Spanish, but people don't actually want to hear it in the Spanish voice, they want to hear your voice. They'll click on it and think, oh no, I don't want to listen to the speaker in this voice. And then they click off. This affects your retention on that video. The algorithm then sees that, okay, these videos aren't performing that well. People have also complained that the AI voices just sound terrible. They sound completely unnatural. So from a viewer's experience, they don't actually enjoy listening to the auto-dubbed video. They want to actually hear the real voice, the person's real voice. And when your viewer doesn't enjoy the experience, this also affects your views. Because when a viewer enjoys watching your video, listening to your voice, then they watch for longer and you have a higher retention on your video. Some YouTubers have also said that they can be speaking in a particular voice, a male voice, but then it gets auto-dubbed into a female voice, okay? And not only is the language being dubbed, but even the titles. And sometimes when the titles are being dubbed, translated into other languages, the meaning of the title changes. And this is also problematic, because if your title is not accurate, then people are going to click on a title thinking it's going to be about one topic when it's about a completely different topic. So I did a deep dive on Reddit to see what other YouTubers are actually saying about the auto-dubbing feature. One person said, I'm an English native speaker and Australian, but even so, their automatic system has trouble understanding my accent at times and thinks I say things that I don't. From a viewer's perspective, a viewer said that they find it to be an awful experience to find their YouTubers that they often watch speaking in this stupid accent. This is really interesting from a viewer's perspective. They said, it's actually really annoying for bilingual users. I'm a French native, but I like watching English videos in their original track. Yet YouTube keeps pushing the French AI voiceover on every video, despite me selecting the track every time. It's been so annoying as a user that I've completely turned it off for my own channel. With auto-dubbing, it can misrepresent your message, because when you say something, for example, I'm speaking in English, and when it's auto-dubbed, it may miss the emotion that I'm conveying, it may miss slang that I may be using, etc. And it's not only English videos that are then translated into different languages. It's also, for example, French videos converted and dubbed into a different language. So people all over are experiencing problems with auto-dubbing at the moment. Another thing is that poor voice quality can hurt the viewer experience. So when they're hearing these AI voices, right, with auto-dubbing, it may not effectively communicate the storytelling. It may not effectively communicate the small details that can only truly come across when you hear it in the person's language that they are using. If a YouTuber relies heavily on his or her own personality, their own brand, how effectively does that come across when auto-dubbing is used? You know, with auto-dubbing, it can definitely affect your watch time and your retention, because if somebody clicks on your video and they know you and they've heard you before and they're expecting to hear you in that voice, in your voice, and they hear something else and they don't know how to change that, then they may not want to watch the video, and they may not want to watch future videos of yours as well. With auto-dubbing, you also lose creative control because, auto-dubbing doesn't allow you to go in and change the pacing, change the intonation, etc. With auto-dubbing, there's also the risk of misinformation or miseducation. If there is a mistake with the auto-dubbing, it can convey a message that you didn't actually want to convey in the first place. This can actually damage your credibility if the auto-dubbing is saying something that is completely against what you actually believe in because it did it by mistake. People will then wonder, what, are you actually saying this? So there can be a great deal of confusion when it comes to the auto-dubbing. Now, on the flip side, okay, because there are always many sides to a story, some people do enjoy that their videos can now be auto-dubbed in various languages. They feel that they can reach more people. They feel like they now don't have to think, oh, I need a specific person to come and translate my videos because it's there for them. So they feel that through this new feature, they can very easily have their videos translated into various different languages. Some YouTubers also feel that they can now reach audiences that they couldn't really reach before because of the language barrier. So go into your analytics and see if you have the auto-dubbing enabled and see how has it affected your views, how has it affected your channel. See it for yourself to understand what is the best step for your channel, because every person can view auto-dubbing differently. Comment below and let me know, what do you think of auto-dubbing? Do you think it's a good thing? I also think that, YouTube's new with auto-dubbing, right? It's a relatively new feature. So when something is rolled out and it's new, they are still going to improve it over time. So these problems that we find now, maybe they won't exist in the future because they will find solutions to these existing problems with the current auto-dubbing. I know when I first heard that YouTube was going to auto-dub videos, I thought that it was going to be brilliant. I didn't anticipate that there would be problems with it. But with anything in life, there is a phase where things are being tested. And this is still a new version of this auto-dubbing. So I know and I hope that YouTube will improve their auto-dubbing feature. Also comment below and let me know, where are you watching from? It's always lovely to know where you're watching from. And, as a small YouTuber, by the way, my name is Kish. Hope that you're well. My channel is all about YouTube, about what I'm learning about the process of creating content for YouTube. And I discuss all of that on my channel so that other small YouTubers don't feel alone as they try to build their YouTube platform. And sometimes we may feel like, oh, I don't want to record a video because I don't like the way that I look. I'm not feeling my best today. So I actually created a video about that. Go and watch that. And I hope that you are well and that you are having a fantastic day.